Hello, it's Dr. Rogini. So today I'm going to be talking about what commonly happens in my practice. I have this all the time. People ask me, Dr. Rogini, what can I do? My body feels like it's going to break down. Or they will say, I have lower back pain. I don't know if it's going to give up it feels like it's going to give up any second. Or they will say, I have this neck tension, but feels like it's about to go into spasm. And sometimes they even feel like they say they have this fatigue, this tiredness, they cannot come out of it. So let me just explain this to you in detail. So this is basically you're in burnout stage, okay? You're close to burnout or you're about to burn out and your body is trying to protect you. It's trying to protect you from burning out really badly. So what happens is most of the time people keep pushing it to the point that they burn out so badly. It takes years to come out of that burnout. It takes months to come out of it. And sometimes that manifests into a health condition and it's very hard or very difficult to reverse it. And most of the time these clients, they have no idea how to come out of it, right? And most of the time what they do is they give up or they try to, they start to have addictive behavior, they get into smoking or drinking alcohol or oversleeping and stuff like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna share here with you is something very important. This happens a lot with my clients again, and I have a lot of people asking these questions online as well. So another thing before I'm going to this explanation, the stage of depression is also part of this as well. So when your nervous system is overly stimulated, okay, to a point that it cannot handle the stimulation, your body has a natural way to shut you off because it cannot handle any more stimulation, okay? That's called neurological disorganization. So when you have neurological disorganization, you might not notice any major symptoms outside of you. You may have joint pain, chronic pain, but it might not be like to the point that you notice it so badly because you might get used to it. You might be working, like having this headache or lower back pain, and you still work, you push it and you push it, boom, you have this lower back issue that you can never reverse it, or it's very difficult to reverse it. So I call this basically you're in a survival mode. You're trying to constantly challenge yourself, pressure yourself, where you create this energy inside of you. It's called the survival mode. And when we're in survival mode, that means your feminine flow, your divine feminine flow is underactive. If I want to use science terminology, basically your parasympathetic nervous system is not working optimally, is operating at this level. When your sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight, is constantly active, okay? So that means you are at the stage, because you're constantly active, you're so overstimulated, your body is going to shut down at one point. So how do you make yourself, or how do you expand this limitation? Because you probably want to create this desired life, you want to create this dream life, you want to probably have kids, you want to have family, you want to have a family, or you want to get married, and you're already feeling you're shutting down. So your question is, how many get to that stage when I'm always burning out? Okay, so in order to get to that stage is basically you have to have that parasympathetic nervous system improve in terms of functioning, okay? You want to expand your nervous system in terms of the thermostat. So let me explain you in terms of the thermostat. So you might put your thermostat at 72 degrees Fahrenheit, right? So when you have your AC on, and once it passes at 72, your AC will start to kickstart, right? Same thing within our body. So once you hit a certain threshold, our body cannot handle it, and it's trying to stop you from getting past that threshold, okay? But how do you increase, how do you elevate your threshold, especially when you want to create that life, you want to expand, you want to do all these different things in your life, and you're trying to reach there and boom, everything crashes, okay? So Divine feminine flow is something that you have to work inside of you. It's something that you have to tap inside of you. It's something that you have to create a moment for yourself to be able to listen to your body. So knowing that my patients are suffering with that, I started creating this, a digital course called the Shakti method. So basically you can watch these videos and activate that power inside of you. The reason why I call it Shakti method, Shakti means power. So we all have this magnetic power inside of us. But typically we depend on the power outside of us. But first you have to activate that power inside of us in order to match to the right frequency. Okay? So the Shakti method, what we'll do is basically precisely calculated. It's very, I know I'm talking precisely calculated, but at the same time, it's very straightforward, to the point, getting into your body, a technique. So I've created it basically based on my own personal experience. I've met over in my last 20 years, I've met gurus and yogis. I've tried different types of yogic technique to help to go inside. So the whole story about myself, I have so many other videos that you can watch on YouTube, get to know me a little bit more, but what I'm going to talk about here more is how to activate and increase that threshold, right? So the Shakti method is going to help you to elevate and increase that threshold. So the way I created it, I created into 6-step process. So it's very simple. You're basically sitting with yourself and tapping and activating your sense perception, okay? Sense perception, your 5 senses, and the sense perception of awareness, which is your 6th sense. Once we activate our 6th sense, we are able to recognize what is holding us, ourselves back, what is limiting us, and it will even show you back, reflect back to you, your limited mindset. So the thing is that when you activate Shakti method, it is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. So most people they want to have immediate results. That's not going to happen. If that's what you're looking for, that magic pill, not at all. Okay. So this is a process. If this is something you're really interested, you can absolutely go to my page and purchase the course. If not, if you want to have that one-on-one session with me, you can go on our website and literally book online to have that one-on-one coaching with myself. Okay, if you feel like your nervous system at the physical level is very disorganized, you can actually book a chiropractic appointment with me, and I will see you in person. We'll bring your nervous system back on track so your body can heal from inside out. Okay, so thank you for watching. We'll see you back on the next video.